Alright, so today I will talk about courage and why courage is important. I will give you exactly how to become more courageous and also what the benefits are, not just on the outside world of the achievements that you will get through being courageous, but also on the inside, what the benefit is of becoming courageous. You might understand that if you had just the courage to talk to that girl, talk to that guy, go for that opportunity, put yourself out there on the internet, on YouTube, on other platforms. If you just had the courage to go out there, that you would at least be further along the journey towards your success. And this is something everyone struggles with, right? To have the courage to put yourself out there, to make a video, to make something of yourself. Although this sounds really self-improvement and it has nothing to do with consciousness, that's not true. And this is something I want to talk about today because I think most people think, yeah, there's just like outer achievement, getting things. And then there is like consciousness and I'm just sitting in my chair, meditating all day and not being courageous. That is not what consciousness is. Being conscious means to be courageous. It means that you're not falling into fear patterns. You're not falling into patterns of being afraid to put yourself out there, being afraid to express yourself, being afraid to speak with love or with kindness or with joy or happiness. It is the fear that is holding you back. It is the fear that is keeping you away from what you want to do and achieve in your life. We all have goals. We all have dreams. We all have things we want to achieve. But if you don't have the courage to go for it, then how are you going to get there? Are you going to get there through some wishful thinking, hoping, or are you going to go there through taking courageous action? I'm not even saying hard work. For most people, they don't need to work that hard. They just need to have courage and put themselves out there. Make a video, to go out there and get the opportunities and talk to people. That is what you need. That's what everyone needs. But how to do it? How to be courageous? And this is an interesting question because the question on itself is procrastination. If I ask you, how do I eat, right? What do I need to do? I can say like, okay, get some food, cook it, and then eat it. But the how-to is, I don't believe most of you have a how to be courage. That is the procrastination. So you get to become aware of like, yes, I want to, make videos, but how? Or I want to, put myself out there. I want to network with people, but how? How do I network? How do I make YouTube videos? How do I do this? And the first thing I would say is, don't care about the how. You see, the how-to is you still being stifled and still being like, like if I just knew how to do it, I would do it. What is actually necessary is to take the courageous step. Meaning, I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fall flat on my face. I'm gonna embarrass myself, but I'm still gonna do it. Because I have the courage to do it. And you already got that courage. It's just that you have to lean more into the courage than the fear. So forget about the hows. Forget about how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I? Forget about the how. Think about the leap of faith that you need to take right now. Not a successful leap of faith. I'm talking about a messy, failing type of leap of faith. But you take that leap of faith, you fall flat on your face, and you become stronger, you become better, and you become more authentic. Because through failing, you start to have more and more courage. It's expanding. So your courage is expanding, and therefore you're more able to be more authentic, to be more real, to be more true. By falling, by failing, by falling flat on your face, by embarrassing yourself, you get more courage. And you get more courage. Because the more courage you have, the more limitless life is. Life is not for the people that are afraid. Life is not for the people that fear to live. Life is for the people that are courageous and are willing to go and do whatever it takes to go out there, embarrass themselves, fall flat on your face, but then you're better, you're stronger. Let go of that ego, of that front. That's like, I need to do it perfect. Even as long as I knew the how, that's when I would put myself out there. Know how. Know how. No ideas how to do it. But you know that just putting yourself out there, just making a YouTube video, as ugly, as bad, as horrible, just going and talk to that person that you like, messing up, saying all the wrong things, you will not do it right. You cannot do it right the first time. You're gonna fail. And it's just about doing it. And why is this good for your consciousness? Why is this good for becoming more conscious? Because consciousness is courage. To be conscious means to be less compulsive, means to be less afraid, means to be aware, to be conscious. And you can only be conscious if you're courageous. And meditation is very helpful, but it's not the only thing. You still got to take action. You still got to do courageous action. I'm not saying work hard and keep on working hard. That's an addiction. I'm saying you still got to take courageous action. Not just to find achievement in the world, because we know when we take courageous actions, we will find eventually success in the world, but for yourself, for you, to shake off all those fears, to shake off all those beliefs and thoughts, all those limiting beliefs, for you. Not for me, not for anyone else, for you. Not for your success even, for you, for your soul, for consciousness. You put yourself out there. You do it with courage. And what you will get back from taking those leaps of faith is more than anything you could achieve through fear, anything you could achieve through learning the how-tos and perfection and perfecting it and doing it perfectly. This is your soul's path. This is your lifeline. You're not Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect. You're imperfect. And that makes you beautiful. That makes you authentic and that makes you real. And when you take that leap, you won't regret it. You will only think, why didn't I take that leap earlier? Why didn't I do this earlier? What was I so afraid about? Why did I believe in the thoughts of my mind that this was going to be the end of the world? This was going to be the end. Believe that if you take courageous actions, what you want will come to you. But you got to take the actions. You got to take courageous action. Take the leap of faith you have been waiting for all this time. It's not a rational thing. It's not, you cannot rationalize it. It's love, you see. Love is courage. If you're courageous, you're moving from a loving place. You're not moving from your ego. There's no logic in the loving place of consciousness. There's just love and consciousness. And it wants to channel through and give you that. So watch this video again. Think about it again. What is that courageous action that I need to take? And take it. Don't wait. Tomorrow you might be dead. Tomorrow does maybe not come. Today, take the courageous action. Because if you don't do it today, when are you going to take it? When you know the how to? When you know exactly the perfect time to do it? If you want to start YouTube, post today. If you want to go and talk to that girl, talk to that guy, go today. If you want to network with people, go do it today. I'm not saying grind, work, work, work. I'm saying just put yourself out there courageously. And you will see that you will come back and you will thank me for giving you the courage to do this. I will see you in the next video.